Jeremy Jones said he thought he was going to be the next big thing in the world of 9-ball pool. And when you watch him play, it's easy to see why. Victories out of 4. Such freedom in the stroke. And immediately the bar is set high. The 2 is on, the 3 is in the open, and after the 2, just about limped in. I know, Carl, boys, that Jeremy Jones rates this young man very highly. And presumably, you've got exactly the same thoughts.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to commentate on his other match that he played here on the centre stage. He is a talent, make no mistake about it, Phil. And he plays that nice, attractive game where it's just all instinct, isn't it? He has no fear whatsoever.
To do with a local player, because remarkably, 8 Vietnamese were in the last 64. Only 1 is left in the tournament. Nguyen Van Huyen, and he's 8-4 down to Edward.
Trying to land in a gap.
I think I know what the cheer was. James Aranas has defeated Chang Yulong from behind.
World Cup of Pool buddies, champions, current champions, Aranas and Chuas have made it through to the final 16. Oh, that was a real classic kick shot.
Filipinos in the last 64.
In depth.
Yeah, there's quite a few well-known Filipino players not here.
That's just to get the cue ball down in the bottom area of the tables, was to see the red 3. Yeah, here comes the cue ball, spinning towards it. This is a good effort, even if you can't pot it, he could play the hook. He got his wildcard pick for next week's Reyes Cup as well. That starts on Tuesday.
Yeah, and that wildcard was an absolute no.
This with English, left English to be precise. He was close, Phil. He was close to potting it. Has he fluked it? No, he's not. He's put it over the pocket. So
this year, been a lot better. He won the Chinese Taipei Open, the Med Vigora Pro-Am, a couple of other titles as well.
And to potting the 4 in the corner, I suppose. Yeah, he's all about leaving distance. Another good, classy kick shot. They really do excel. Phil. Surely he's going to clear up one of them. A little bit harder, the 9 may have gone in. Pocket, if he catches any rail or any point, he'll spit it back out. There you go, he's not at the races here. And I'll tell you something, Phil. I know Manis is only 17. And he's a young boy. And Carlo Biado.
Against that point of the middle pocket. awkwardly. A millimetre makes a difference there.
Yeah, before this match, Phil, I was in the bathroom and I was just looking on Facebook, and there's some kind of league thing that they were playing in the Philippines, and it was this shot one of the Filipinos played. I've got to try and find it. If you wait to see this shot, it was simply amazing. And I remember thinking, I'll tell you what, they've got some talent, the Filipinos.
Andri Januartu of Indonesia and Jeffrey Rodder, 2-1 on low host serve.
Break, there's still 8 balls on the table. It would probably be very rare if Manas makes another ball on the break, just because at the speed is break. Decided to have a go at it, and he's fluked the 6 ball. Me?
How good Biado is, and let's face it, he's one of the best. I think in recent years he's...
I think he's left the little edge here. This needs to bounce. The reason I say that is because he's using the pink and the 9 ball for cover, back rail. So it's a kick and stick this route instead. This is fraught with danger. If you don't play the kick and stick right, it's gone wrong. Something about that shot, Phil. Doesn't matter how many years you practice, doesn't matter what. Yeah, you see the pace he played it. He knew he had to cheat.
Carlo Biado about to gain a foothold. On the hill. Now when you consider how quickly Ignacio plays, that deciding rag on table 12 must be messy.
Looks dry. Right angle, because from the red 3, you've got to go back up top of the table for the pink 4. That shows you how difficult it was. It's kind of gone wrong. Doesn't fear the young man though. Straight down, plays it in the top pocket with loads of spin.
His demeanour around the table when he's got a chance to run out, it screams nonchalance. It's as though he absolutely expects to dish.
Yeah, I know you love a story, Phil. What a story this would be. Junior champ last year, main event winner this year.
It would be one of the best stories on the World Niders World and US Open titles. Oh, as we were praising him up, he missed. Authority.
Got to watch the scratch. Oh, he's played this tremendous. I can assure you there, Phil, there was not much room for that.
And the same applied to that shot. Well, he tried to check it up, but he didn't get enough on it.
Decided safety was the best option.
That shot is always on when you come. And this is just connecting the dots goal. And only 4 dots to boot.
in the previous rack. It was AJ Manis who looked like he was going to clear the table. Didn't get on the 7-ball quite as he would have liked. He missed it to go 4-1 up. It's this 9-ball to make it 3-3. Struggling with the break at the minute. Not quite fine.
So it's a good job the two was such an elementary pot.
Yeah, this visit here is crucial in this match for me. If Manis can just get the clearance, I think it'll just steady him a little bit. You know, he probably feels he should have been 4-1 up with the break. A mistake here could really set him back in this match. I wonder how well Carlo Biado knows this young man. That's okay, he's got a nice little angle. He'll just pump the cue ball out a little bit, get it away from the rail.
Rot stopped.
Well, you feel it's been real handy to see one or two qualify for the final 16 and maybe go on even further, but unfortunately it just hasn't happened. Well, this will give the young man.
So what were you doing at the age of 17, Carl?
Causing mischief. That's what I was doing.
So nothing's changed then. Were you playing 9-ball pool at all?
No, not at all. I was a very late start to 9-ball. I was playing English 8-ball at 17 years of age. Trying to think, 2007 is when I started playing 9-ball. Nice shot, breaking out the ball to leave himself a shot on the 8.
Maybe with Biado the bones might have been creaking playing that shot in that manner, but for the teenager, the cue tip going into the felt before the white. There though, that was on the nose, Carl.
Here comes the push out. Yeah, he's tempting his opponent into a shot here as well. Biado's having none of it, and the safety's gone wrong.
Carlo Biado sits on the world stage. He was the world champion in 2017. He's a former US Open champion. And in fact, when he won the world, the following year, he almost completed a successful title defence, only losing in the final to Joshua Filler. And to put that into perspective, Since the World 9-Ball Championship began 34 years ago, only one player has retained the title. The great Earl Strickland, who won the first 2 championships in 1990 and then again in 91. So all of that background underlines how successful Biado has been, and yet here he's looked second best.
Yeah, it's important the youngster takes these chances, though. Seen it before, didn't we, where he missed that 7. Carlo's just lurking, isn't he? He's not that far away. This is a big shot, this. Oh, nice. How's the pace? The pace is good, you know. He's going to get the job done here. Nice shot. It's perfect. The young man, he's not worried. He's not worried at all.
Well, this time,
after the break, sometimes you get a look, sometimes you don't. End up in the open after this. Biado showing the difference in class there, Phil. 2 here. Yes, you know. Needs a little bit of luck here. He's going to get it. Cue ball trying to wedge it in behind the 6. Oh, he's trying to use the 9. How good is it, this type of shot, by the way? He did how difficult a kick shot he's left now. Oh, good hit. This might work out okay for Biado, though. It will do.
16 tomorrow.
It's a young man's sport now. That's what we're seeing.
As long as they keep the commentators old, that's the main thing.
We'll be alright for a few years yet, Phil. We'll be wheeling you out of the com box.
Things.
Don't flick the 6. Yeah, that's alright. If you flick it a little fuller, ends up leaving you no pot. The big players are showing up today, aren't they, Phil? You look at the players that have made it through to the final 16. It's all the usual suspects.
Yeah, great to see Jason Shaw back buzzing as an individual again. It's been a while since we've seen him play like this in a big tournament. Obviously, he's always good value in the Mosconi Cup environment. Already in this match. Just when you thought.
He's decided to take it. A little bit of inexperience has creeped in again, and
He did, but the way these pockets are cut, if you hit that near jaw so often, balls are repelled, and now 6-5 is looming.
Couple of chances in this match, Manas to break away, get a real big lead. He's the one that's throwing out the lifelines here for Carlo. Little short of pace. Still easy though.
Yeah, it was a tentative stroke. AJ Manas might well have ridden off it.
Play. He's been playing in quite a few of the open events as well, Phil. Really nice guy, really good cueist. And even when he's been getting beat, he's not been getting like drilled off.
10-6.
That's a real shame, is that they were going along nicely. And he'll get a lot of confidence from beating Von Kwok Kwan. Can he book his place into a first ever final 16?
Yi next. You also need a mind you,
needs this to keep. Yeah, still cheated it, but it was all about the pace.
that's another attribute of AJ Manas I've noticed, which sets him apart from many a junior. Younger players are prone to try and hit the balls too hard. He's a floater. And a 2-rack gap is about to be re-established.
Again, it looks a little light of pace. Yeah, just walking around the venue today, watching some of the matches.
Playing a shot like that, just a...
Doing a lot of work in the gym, he's dropped a few pounds. It's always a wise move, unlike me and you. We're just gaining pounds.
At the age of 17, I was studying for my A-levels. He's got an A-level already. Maybe even a doctorate in potting.
Just fearless. Just easy on the eye. Just the way he plays the game. This is why, even at just 17, you know, if you go on his social media pages, he's a very popular young man.
Drawing ever clever. Rung early on, but then when FSR started to apply a little bit of pressure, then a few mistakes.
Needs a bit of help here. He hasn't.
Look at this extreme left-hand side. And it's done the job. We've already seen one colossus of the game come back from the brink of defeat. Shane Van Boning at 9 ended up winning 10-9. Can Biado turn things around? Hit that 7-ball.
Play for the 9 in the bottom right. And he's held it for the bottom left. Still off 3 rails. And he's absolutely plump. It's going to be 8-6.
Now he needs to break well.
It's brutal, you know. Can't wait to see what.
If
needs his cue ball to keep going. I think he's left a. Oh, that's worrying. Right near the end of the match, a little opportunity.
And with Biado, that's one thing you can always rely on. Biado just failed to get the 7-ball out by 8.
Straight on it, he can't put it in the corner without scratching. Oh, this needs to go. This needs to go. It needs to go. It needs to be straight on. I'll tell you what, he has showed a lot of. Needs a bit of luck. Doesn't find it. I think he plays this. Yeah, you see the idea, that's why he played it. That's what Biado would have attempted. If you played the likes of Biado, you realise that nothing's really safe on the table. Everything's hard work.
No ifs, buts or maybes. no inaccuracy tolerated. And there was no inaccuracy whatsoever from Biado. On course to draw level.
Indeed. Go wrong. It has gone wrong. Didn't want to contact the 8-ball, Phil. Yeah, he's put himself under a bit of pressure. And that pressure's told. He's missed it by a complete mile. Wants this to bounce onto the top rail. You could see his... Oh, wow. What a shot. I think. Cue ball's going to be travelling a lot. Oh, it's going to end up behind the 9. It's going to end up behind the 9. Anywhere but there. In this pot, you know, Phil. He's not played the pot. I can't say I blame him. He's played a good safety though.
The better of the two. But ultimately, you've got to knock them in.
This needs to keep going for Manus. If it goes near the rail, it's not just the pot. Oh, he's all over the show with some of these, Phil. Isn't he? He's missing them by a lot. We've got a bit. The drama continues. Just gives us a bit more drama. It's a little pacier. And now he's left a cut. You could see what he was trying to do. It was very thin, so he couldn't hold for the... Three ball. Is it going to get in the way? It's not.
The adrenaline is flowing now.
Saving the big shots.
The more confidence he will take into that event call.
It knocks your confidence. Oh, he just got there.
Yeah, put in a quick one there. The green wobbled a little. From 3-0 break when it matters most.
Where's the 2 ball going to finish? Pay attention to the blue ball. It's not pocket. It is on. Not only is it on, he's nailed it.
Well, that was a massive kick. You could hear it. That was like 2 boulders.
Got to be careful here, though. Oh, I did say he's got to be careful here.
As the winning post has loomed, that composure has dissipated.
Biado's kept the heat on. He's never gonna. Sometimes you've just got to just bide your time a little bit.
Nothing certain yet, though.
how straight is this ball going to finish. This is tough. Oh, I'll tell you what, look at the cue ball. It's dancing, it's moving. What a shot he has played there. You can.
A totally appropriate reaction. Hang on.
Oh, the drama, Phil, for a place in the final. Than done, forgetting about the past. Oh, you can just see the edge of this ball. Okay, that changed the whole complexion of this shot that Manis was facing. I thought at first he was hooked, so he had to play. Now that winner was the main event. He's got 4 balls left. Cue ball's gone wrong here though. Oh, okay. Make sure you don't leave this short. Yeah, well done. Very well done. Well, this might be the last kick of the match. He's got to get this one right. He's got to get the hit. Oh wow, he has done. And I'll tell you something. Don't be fooled in thinking. But he's gone for the pot. Inexperience there, Phil. Inexperience. Because you were nowhere near getting on the...
The pool gods.
He must do, because look at how he's played it. I tell you what, this is good.
Look at the crowds.
The glove is coming off. You can see in the background, Manis knows this one's over.
AJ